Welcome to another RSR. Tonight I'm reviewing Peru 0, Chile 0 in CONMEBOL Copa América 2024 Group A. Perú 0, Chile 0 en la CONMEBOL Copa América Grupo A. This game was the most boring game I've ever watched in a long time. This game was horrible. Canada got the result they wanted, I can tell you that much. That's the main thing we'll start on is Canada got the result they wanted. Lot more room for error, if need be. But I don't think it'll matter because these teams suck. These teams are trash. These teams can't score. Their defense will get run ragged. These teams legitimately don't know what's coming to them at all. This is going to be a piece of cake. Really fluffy, tasty cake. And, you know, that's exactly what these next two games are going to be for Canada. Because these teams are getting stomped out by Argentina. They ain't going to be that close to Argentina like Canada were. And I guarantee you Canada will rip these teams to shreds. So, the question that remains is, why so bad? I mean, Alexis Sanchez legitimately could have scored a couple of goals. He is man of the match only because, well, who else? Who else? He missed 3 big chances, still man of the match. That's horrible. 0-0 halftime. The worst half I think I've ever watched. They were playing bumper cars. Bumper cars over playing football. Second half was a little bit more open, but they still didn't score because neither team could finish. They were like a picky kid who didn't want to eat anything on their plate but the freaking macaroni and cheese, you know what I'm saying? That's exactly what these teams were. That's exactly what these teams were. Like, most of these players would be better served playing for Florida in the Stanley Cup final with how much bulldog body checking they were doing and the tough way they were playing. Might as well be playing for Florida. They fit right in being bulldog body checkers like that, throwing their weight around. They would fit right in that way. My God. Full-time stats, 7 shots to 11. 4 shots on goal to 1, 35% possession to 65% possession, 67% pass accuracy to 81, 274 passes to 519, 18 fouls, 19, 2 offside to 2, 1 yellow card to 3, 0 red card to 0, 1 corner to 3. I mean, really, I can't say much more, which is the saddest part about this game. Like, all I could say is just nothing happened. They played bumper cars. Neither team could finish. Ad nauseum. That's really all I could say. Like, and really, I don't want to get into the weeds of, hey, this is the result Canada wanted. Because if I do that, then I just look totally biased. I mean, but what should I do? Right? This game was absolutely boring. I wanted to poke my eyes out. I wanted to poke my eyes out. No joke. If you get a BB gun for Christmas, you might shoot your eye out. I wanted to poke my eyes out watching this game. Fragile. This game was fragile. Must be Italian. I would rather stare at a leg lamp for 90 minutes than watch this game. I want 90 minutes of my life back. I should have watched all of Game 6 of the Stanley Cup Final than this bullshit. I would have probably had a better stream if I watched the Stanley Cup Final. Go Big Ol'. Now, watching third period, this is much better. Of the Stanley Cup Final. This is much better. I should have watched the whole 3 periods of the game and maybe even if there was an overtime. Because that would have been better. My God. We all wasted 90 minutes, 95 minutes of our life watching this game. No tactics to talk about. They were playing freaking murder ball. They were playing murder ball. No goals. No great passes. Alexis Sanchez was the closest. He missed 3 good chances and should have scored at least one of them. Alexis Sanchez fell off. I said it as much. If this was 2018 Alexis Sanchez, he would have scored. Especially the one he put over the bar from dead to rights area. Like, dude. I can't tell you. Like, this game was the worst. It was the legitimate worst. I would have had more fun watching a mime do a routine than watching this. Like, seriously, what else do you want me to do than make fun of this game? Because that's all I can do. Is be like, this game was so bad, etc., etc. Like, that's all I can do here because this game was horrible. This game was worse than a 3-hour B movie that should have never been 3 hours. And it was a horrible horror movie. Like, it was so bad, you couldn't even laugh. That's what this was. I'd rather watch Bob Ross for 3 hours. What? I cannot say anything about this game. Chile is washed. Peru is washed. Point blank, period. I said it before the tournament. I said Canada would beat these guys. Straight up. If Canada does not win by more than 1 goal against both these teams, then I'll be worried about their finishing. Then I'll be worried about their goal scoring ability. Then I'll be worried about them overall. Okay? Until then, if we beat these guys 3-0, both of them, or 4, or 2, we could score 3 or 4 goals on these guys, which I think we will the way they play. They're going to get run ragged. You know what happens? They didn't score against the three of the best teams in the world argument, well, it's true, but dies. It's called competition. These guys suck. They stink. Stink. Chile is crashed like a lead balloon when it comes to their aging out. And Peru, Gaese looked like himself from a year and a half ago. That's how bad the finishing was in this game. No joke. I swear. Why? Why? I would have rather watched Suriname against one of these 2 teams. Or Trinidad. These teams don't deserve to be here. They don't. Point blank, they don't. Just because you're in CONMEBOL don't mean you deserve to be here. You don't. Trinidad would have been better. Suriname would have been better. This was hell. Hell, I tell you. Hell. Probably the 8th circle. Jesus Christ. Maron. This game sucked. Point blank period. Both teams are washed. I want 90 minutes of my life back. And, yeah. That's pretty much all I can say. With that being said, if you like this video, like, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once you subscribe. Send super chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put us to play. This shares friends and family. All that great stuff. I will see you tomorrow for a double live watch along, double review. First off, New York Red Bulls versus Toronto FC. Going straight into Mexico versus Jamaica. We will be done. Once we're done with the live, we will review both games on the same video. So a double-double. But a 4-hour stream and probably a 20-some minute video because of it. But with that being said, there you go. So with that being said, I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace. I hope to God we don't see a game this bad for the rest of the year. Peace.